sitting here getting my fat bitch on. I can pronounce acetaminophen, and I have a story to tell you. Get your juice box and blanket. Crisscross applesauce, listening ears on. 21 years after the end of the U.S. Civil War, a German scientist named Carl Friedrich Gerhardt synthesized a new drug called acetaminophen. It was tested for 14 years, and in 1900, it went on the market as a prescription drug called antifebrin. There was a big push to find alternatives for aspirin, which irritated stomach linings and could cause things like Reye's syndrome in children. In 1955, McNeil Laboratories introduced the name brand Tylenol, which was acetaminophen, to the general public. It was mostly marketed to doctors and hospitals. But by 1976, when I was all of 10 years old, it had become the #1 over-the-counter pain reliever in the United States. In 1982, the Tylenol poisonings happened, and Tylenol had the largest recall in U.S. history at that time. I remember the empty shelves in the grocery store because Tylenol was a huge seller. Tylenol is currently made by Kenvue, which is a spin-off of Johnson & Johnson. They also make such highly controversial products as Listerine, Johnson's Baby Shampoo, and Band-Aids. Now you can choose to believe whatever you want to believe. You can believe the earth is flat. You can believe that Dingle Dongle McBongle Fongle, the vapid bag of dog vaginas, is 180 pounds and 6'3". You can believe the nonsense that the half-wit brain amoeba Kennedy spills out of his gob hole every day. Or you can actually understand that with medications, severe side effects are noted usually within the first 2 years. And if we're talking long-term side effects, in 125 years they would have shown up. Now you may wonder why Cheeto Tweedledini, the tiny-handed dictator, and Scratchy, the fart-smelling Kennedy clown, are after Tylenol. Why Tylenol? Of all things, why Tylenol? I always say, follow the money, and you'll find their motivation. Tylenol didn't cause your autism or your child's autism. It's not a disease to cure. It's simply a different way that your brain develops. And you're fine the way you are. Thanks, and that's our lesson for today. It was the history of Tylenol and acetaminophen, acetaminophen, Yosemite hamburgers. Yeah, one of those. Tylenol.